Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Lemmings Plus 3D. Yet again, I think for the rest of these episodes, I'm just going to stick with the old music. I did get a version with the new music working, but it was very loud. I didn't want to set up my change my recording setup too much. So never mind. You can always download this, play it yourself, if you want to hear the CD quality music. Anyway, moving on to the tricky set of levels now. So again, never seen any of these before. I think I see the exit right at the top there. Let's see. Oh, interesting camera. Yeah, there it is. There's the exit. So, how do we get up here? Looks like we might have to do a turnaround on a climber, possibly. What I'll do actually is I'll mess around with camera number 1. So, what's this down here? Oh, can I even get in there? I don't think the camera can fit in there. Okay, interesting. Seems to be a hole in the floor as well. Looks like, and again, holes in the floor, and again, something in there that I can't. Zooms forward so quickly. There we go. Yep, I have no idea what's going on in this thing. Is there anything of interest down here? Nope, just probably some cool scenery, I'm guessing. Are these guys going to walk into an entrance? I don't know, let's find out. Maybe I can build into this. I've only got one blocker, so probably not. So what happens? They just come all the way through. There was nothing in there. Only got 4 turners, 2 builders, 1 blocker. Interesting. There is a big platform on this side, so I think this overhang is to actually stop me from just building up. So I think what I want is to come out of this bit here. I'm intrigued if this is what camera 3 was looking at, or is where it is. Yes, I think. At some point I will get this camera right. There we go. Yeah, so this is camera 3. Is there anything in here? There is. So this is the walkway upon which the lemmings come in. So I think what we do is we walk all the way through and we turn 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. We come into where camera 3 is up here, and we turn out this way, and that's our 4th turner. And then we build once, and build again, and we block. No, so we build once, we block, we build again. And I'm not totally sure what the climber is for. Almost like the climber wants to get there early. Almost as if the climber could have done this bit before anyone else by like climbing into here. But I don't think there's enough resources, so I don't know. And the holes are to stop me from just immediately turning into there. I have to actually walk through the thing first. So let's do that. Then I'll swap to camera 3. And it should be out that way. I think I want them to turn. Again, not totally sure what the climber's all about. This is a bit awkward, isn't it? Slightly worried about how many lemmings are just going to walk past and die. I assume I'm alright though. I'm going to lose one here. And hopefully that's it. Looks like it. I guess everyone was already out. Right, there we go. Let's just watch in this view, see what's happening. So they walk up there. There we go, easy enough. Just had to figure out the layout of the level, and then once that was done, nice and simple. But it is the first level of tricky. Right, what have we got now? Redirect loop. Oh, another computer level with lots of these little wire pathways, bridges. I didn't look at how many lemmings I needed. In 19, so it's probably like lose one. There is exactly one hatch. I have no turners and I have no blockers, so number one problem to start with is they're just going to walk over the exit and they're going to come this way. They're going to bounce off this block, bounce off this block, just walk, bounce off this block, bounce off this block, and they're stuck in a loop. Right, so I need to stop that loop somehow. I have one basher, one miner, one climber. Climber is interesting. If I climbed over this, that he would then climb over this and kill himself. The climber's tricky actually, but I need to get them back to facing and walking in this direction. That means I need them to sort of come around this loop in the opposite direction. Almost like, oh man, the camera, I'm sorry. This is interesting. There is a raised corner there. That implies that a climber could successfully bounce off of this. Is that a 2-length deflector block? Oh, it's 2 deflector blocks. So that sort of implies there's a way to climb over this. But if I was coming from this direction, they would all just walk into the exit anyway. But also there is a bridge here, which is interesting. Hang on. Every time I want to turn, I just move the camera. That's the problem. I don't have the move versus turn angles, right? So I sort of want to try and climb over this, but that doesn't seem right. But that's a deflector block that sends them to the exit. So another thing to do is to get the whole crowd to just go through this, but I can't actually bash through that is the problem, unless someone were coming from here, which would imply again somehow someone coming off of the standard loop. Like, it feels like climbing over this is the only thing I can successfully climb over, but then I will die afterwards. Can't just bash through that ends the loop. Bashing through any of them is a killer. But clearly the miner has to be used on this. It's the only thing that can be mined. Could just mine down here, and that will probably result in, I don't know, let's find out. Just them turning around, which would be a nice start. If I could get them to go around the loop in the opposite direction, I've won. So better than a nice start, that's it. So this probably won't be the solution. fact that someone is allowed to die is interesting. Oh, cool, it automatically selected the first lemming. Maybe I'll just mine right there. Let's see how this goes. Well, some of them turned around. Interestingly, I did actually save some of them. Wonder if I time it right. No, I would only... Some of them would slip through. I was going to say change the release rate to 99, but that's not okay. So some of them have succeeded from doing that, but not all of them. Haven't saved enough. I'm tempted to just bash this wall to turn them around. Oh, I think that might be it, actually. I'm going to highlight you. I'm going to watch you. I wonder if this is a break or not. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, that is metal. Okay, fine. Can't use that to stop. Would have been too good anyway. Alright. Interesting. So what next? So... if they were already going in the wrong direction, then a mine there would be good. Another part of me... See, reflecting off of that and going up there is not right. Next part of me wants to try just mining this bit. See if it works. Again, probably some sort of metal. I'm wondering if I could go under that deflector block. Probably not going to work, but let's try it. So I certainly can't bash through the deflector block. Yeah, no, it wasn't allowed. Fine. Right, next thing to do is to climb over this block. Yeah, at least I'll let us see what we're doing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do what I think it will. He's going to come down here and then he's going to climb to his death, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just that this block and only this block is slightly raised so it can't be climbed up, and that's an important point. That implies that someone can be turned around, climb up this. You know what? I think I've got it. The miner to turn some of them around was correct, is what I think. I can see on the mini-map where they are. There we go. And what I want to do is I want to make one of the turned around guys, sorry, a climber at the right spot. So this time it will be you, and once you get to here you're going to climb. And then you're going to bash through this, and that will let the group use the deflector behind it. You will die, however, but that's okay because I'm allowed to lose one. And there we go. Yep, so he climbed over there and died. The rest of the group were then allowed to go this way. Okay, good level. Again, really using the 3D aspects. Actual maze, this is a worrying name. Yep, that sure is an actual maze. Again, I like that it's got low walls. That's very nice. Oh no. 25 turners. 25 bombers. I wonder if I can just take a direct route in that case. Let me just try something quickly. No, I can't. Fine. I was hoping I could just blow through all the walls. So I guess this is really a Turner maze. So let's get to it, I guess. So there I was. I can't remember if I was moaning or not about indoor maze level not being a proper maze. I should be careful what I wish for, because now we have in fact an actual maze. Looking at the minimap, what is the most Turner free way to go? Looks like it's this way, this way, this way. Let me straighten this up, this map. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. I think that's... Oh, you know what? I haven't checked how many lemmings I have. So, but I think that's good enough. Why can't my camera move? Oh, because it's trapped by the trapdoor. So this is where I just follow this basic maze. I get to the end and I realise I've used too many turners. Or maybe it is just a literal actual maze. I want to go this way. If this really is this simple, then not got too much to go into detail about. Okay, yeah, 50 lemmings. 25 turners. This really was just a basic maze, I think. Bombers weren't even necessary. Yep, that really was it. Okay, well, oh yeah, if you keep pressing Alt Q, they will keep screaming at me. Alright, that was easy. Nothing much to say on that one. Wafer walkway. Oh, crikey. Only can lose 5 lemmings. Now, this is interesting. There is way more than 5 turns in this. And I think that's the trick. So I'm glad I looked. I have only 4 turners and 1 blocker and 3 builders. So there's going to be gaps that I have to, like this one for example. So 1 turner, build over here, 2 turners, build over that, 3 turners, build here, 4th turner and a blocker. I think that will work as a quick basic first look. This is all about shortcutting, because you clearly don't have enough turners to walk around the path otherwise. Only problem I can see is, am I going to get... No, that's fine. I thought that maybe the gap between the lemmings might not have been big enough. In some ways I'm wondering if some of these earlier levels are actually easier than the 5 of everything, just because there are significantly reduced options. Like this one really explains to you, hey, you cannot at all, turn enough, or... Oh, for goodness sake. That did not stop fast forwarding, even though I wanted it to, so never mind, let's just do this again. Not going to hit fast forward this time. I guess the trick here that you have to go over the exit on top of it is quite sneaky, but I mean the rest of it feels very, very straightforward, so well, we'll see. And there we go. I like to do virtual lemming on one of the guys at the back. Something to do while we wait for fast forward. Yep, so that, I believe that should be it. Very straightforward level. And there we go, that's exactly correct. I cannot possibly imagine that there's a faster way, or like one that saves more lemmings, because that seemed very like linear in terms of possibilities, if that makes sense. The moat. 60 lemmings, 15 to be saved, really now? That's not very many. I'm allowed to lose 45 lemmings. I actually only need to save every lemming from one trapdoor, according to that. But this looks like a big splitter mess. They're all going to be bouncing in towards the middle. What's going on here? Oh, I was backed up against a wall. Yep, so everyone's going to come along. It's only when someone comes into the splitter from the side, they will be expected to somehow get inside the castle, and it looks like the castle has a load of exits. According to the map, yes it does. Interestingly, I have 2 climbers, I have 3 builders, I have 1 bomber. Okay. What happens if I go into here from the top? Because I can't point the camera down. Oh god, help. What's happening? Can I see anything of value? Nope, there's just one big hut that is all of the exits. Okay, so interesting. What are the climbers all about? Also, when I build up, they're not going to end up in line with the door. It's almost like I need to climb and bomb to get rid of like the 1 block thick wall on the outskirts, perhaps. Then again, that exit is very close. Like, I almost want to have a lemming build outward from here. The bomber is suspicious. I wonder how many builders are going to be used to get them lemmings over splitters as well. Interesting. How am I going to... Well... Let's see what happens. Is this guy going to be the first lemming to walk towards the moat? Which way are you going to go? Nope, you are not. So I guess everyone went inwards? Because they all would have hit the splitter at the same time. I guess they did. And then we're going to have 4 lemmings unsplit, yeah. Or not unsplit, head towards the castle at the same time? Yes, I do. I'm looking at you. So let's deal with you. Yeah, so 3 of them just dunked straight in the water, but that's fine, so I can lose most of these lemmings. So, okay, let's get this guy as a climber. I would like him to blow up shortly after he starts climbing the wall. That didn't do anything at all. That's a problem. Oh look, I have all these blockers. That would have been a good idea. Don't like the way the cameras start. Not a great position. Well, that's interesting. If all of this is metal... Do I have to get them up the top? Is this going to be a build and block? Build and block? Build outwards? It could be. Let's see. Maybe you're supposed to think you want the blockers to save the lemmings, but actually, because you're allowed to lose so many, you don't want to do that. It's possible it could be that. So, is that 1 or 2 blocks? I think that's 1 block. So I think I need to build from here. Is that good enough? That is not good enough. What I will do then... There we go, I'll just save some of those while I then deal with this. And I'll see if... Well, that was hopeless. That did not work. What happens if I make one of these a climber? You didn't even go into the exit. Okay. Oh dear. So, but that could have worked if I could have got them all at the top in 2 builds. Whoops. Oh, the camera. But that wasn't enough height. That was like maximum height. Well, unless I come from back here. So maximum forward. That was as high as I was going to get. I had to do that to hit the wall. just wasn't high enough. So, how do I get Lemmings to land in this bit is the next question. Do I bomb the ground and build from lower down? How is that useful? It's probably not, but it's worth a try. Yeah, I cannot see a thing. It's because the castle wall is in the way, is the main problem. The one bomber is interesting to me. Why is that there? Oh, okay, sorry, that happened a lot quicker than I thought it would. Oh, I see, because Lemmings are hitting it from 2 angles at the same time. So actually a Lemming does come out this way, sort of. There we go. This bomber feels completely useless. I've got it. I know what I need to do. So 2 builders get me to the wall, 2 climbers get me up. One of them blocks. The climber comes down here, builds from here, and then we bomb here to let all of the Lemmings down onto the bridge there. Okay, I think I've got it. Good level if that's correct. Interesting setup. Yes, 2 Lemmings sort of come into this at about the same sort of time. No, they don't. Okay, I've never had any idea what I'm talking about. Might have a blocker spare for the other directions, but I'm not actually totally sure. Make the builder a climber? I can. Just before you fall off. There we go, I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I actually have 2 blockers spare. I think I have 3 blockers spare, actually. Guess I should have been blocking off the other blockers sooner. Go, that should be it. There we go. I think that's everything. As you can see from this angle. Yes. I heard someone drown though. Now I just sit and wait forever, it looks like. That's the only problem here. I wonder if I'll run out of time. Oh yeah, the trick to this level was noticing that I could actually reach these entryways from the other angle, because you can actually get down from the building. Yeah, so I guess I'll just let this run. So I would say the levels are getting more difficult. To some extent, I don't know how much these are the levels now that have been designed obviously with not having a large amount of every skill, options are more limited, but you know, they're still good challenging levels. So do I really want to let this run? You know what, I can't be bothered. There we go. We will just end this. I've saved enough. Great. I think I've got time for one more. Level 26, timed attack. Another indoor Egypt. Got to save everyone and a really high release rate. Okay. Is this just a small room? Looks like it is. Interesting. A really small room. Exit on the wall. Is this a simple cache? So I have to come from this direction and smash this block? Okay, I think I see what's going on here. I actually want to put the release rate up to full, and what I'm going to be doing is when they all are like, oh, maybe I don't want the release rate up to 99. I want the last lemming to smash this block. Oh no, I want them all to go this way. So I sort of have to get the block smashed while they're all on this side. But I also want... okay, yeah, maybe the last lemming smashes this block. So they will all then bounce between here and here like this. Meanwhile, one of them will go this way and he will smash this block. No, he won't. He will bounce off and then smash it. So then everyone gets to go further and then he goes and destroys this. Did any of that make any sense to you at all? Probably not. No, wrong one. There we go. It'll all make sense when you see it, but I think I get what I'm being asked here. So a cool level here. So I want to smash this block on the way round. So this may have been the wrong time to smash that block. Oh. Yeah, you see the problem is now is that they're all a part of a chain. I want them to all be on here, so when that block is smashed. So I think what I need to do now I want to get rid of this block, but at the right time. So I can then get rid of that one safely. So I need these lemmings. They're on different length paths, so they just need to sync up better, basically. I want it synced up so that he can smash this, as these guys are sort of close to coming back, so that's not a good time. But yeah, he's walking a different length path, so eventually, as long as I have time, they will sync up. Now looks like a good time. Yes, there we go, perfect. And that way they all go into the exit. What an interesting level. That was really cool. I liked the small room effect. Anyway, I said that was as far as I was going to go. So that was 6 levels. They were all excellent. Yeah. Very good. So, right. I will see you next time for more. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.